Hi everyone, this is Miss Charnow, your child's math teacher at La Costa Canyon High School. I've been noticing that people have been having a hard time finding some of the help resources that are online and to see everything that's on my website, so I'm making this short video so that everyone knows where everything is, okay? So if you go to the main La Costa Canyon High School website, you can find my personal website by going to Academics, Departments, and Math. And then I am Miss Charnow, so I'm right here, and you can just click on my name, Miss Charnow. It's going to take you right to my main web page here. Along the top here, there are a whole bunch of very helpful tabs for you here. So the Integrated Math 1 website takes you to my main site. IM1 Assignments gives you an assignment sheet so you can always see what homework has been assigned and when it's due, and quizzes that may be coming up shortly. IM1 Course Documents is a growing page, still adding to it, but it's got a lot of pictures of student work that I'm going to be taking and posting up there. Then there's the District Math Support page. You can download a module there, so if you lost yours or need to print some out, you can do that, or you can see some help videos, or extra practice worksheets are there as well, some supplemental worksheets, so we'll go to that page later. A link to Google Classroom, and I'll be sending a new video out as well on how to log into Google Classroom for those people who are still confused. A link to the student areas to check your grade, and a link to the Stanford class, and I'll have a video on how to log into the Stanford class as well. So let's go to my page, Integrated Math 1. Okay, so in Integrated Math 1, just some of the beliefs of what we're trying to do with the new Integrated Math are on here. A short video for you to read, and a description on how to get into Google Classroom is right here. That can help you as well. Okay, so that's just the main page, but one really important here is that IM1 Assignments up top. If you click on that tab, or even this link that's right here, it'll take you to your IM1 Assignments page. Okay, so you can look at this anytime to see your students' homework. Okay, then I have my IM1 Course Documents. So on here, occasionally I'm going to be posting answers to review worksheets, and these are videos of me introducing a concept to a class from when I was absent. That way the sub can just show that video so everyone knows what to do. But this is going to be growing, and there's going to be more and more things added to this. So if you're ever wondering how a task was done, I'm going to be putting student examples on here as well for all the warm-ups and tasks as we go through. Okay, so this is a living page here. Then this next one is a very, very helpful page, this District Math Support page. So if you click on that link, it's going to take you to this District Math Support page. And this page is going to show you a whole bunch of really important important information. If you have children in middle school, you can get to their courses from here as well. Since you're in my Math 1 class, you'd go to Math 1 College Prep, and it will take you to the College Prep. I recommend watching these videos, as again, they give a bit of an overview about Common Core Math and why we're making this switch. So let's go to College Prep. So here, in this main section right along here, these are the 8 modules that we're going to be covering this year. If you click on these, it's going to take you to a copy of the student module. So if you ever lose it or leave it somewhere, you can print out your own copy right from there. Okay, so that link takes you right to that. Now, if you need help on anything, you can click down here where it says additional video tutorials and practice worksheet. It's kind of small, but it's a really important site right here, okay? So if you click on that, you're going to get to choose by module. So we're in module 2 right now, so click on module 2. And it's divided up by section and by topics. So if you look here, section 2.1, the topics that were covered were these 4 different concepts. Problem solving by using a diagram, solving systems of equations by graphing linear equations in slope-intercept form, and writing linear equations from context. There's a supplemental worksheet here if you're still having difficulty with that concept, and a help video that you can watch. Okay, so these are all links to clickable videos on these worksheets. If you click on one, it's going to take you to a worksheet that you can print out. And we've also provided the answer sheet below so that if you do this supplemental worksheet, you can check your work. Okay? That way you know exactly if you're doing it right or wrong. Okay, so this site is very, very helpful. And again, scroll through. It's got things for every section in Chapter 2. Extra worksheets, videos. There's even videos that go along with our classroom tasks to help you kind of give you some clues on this, on how to do a task. So please make use of this site. It is very, very helpful. Lots of good stuff here. Then if we go back to the College Prep website and look at our additional resources, these have graph paper. If you ever need graph paper, you can print some out. If you need a calculator, we have calculators here. A graphing calculator I highly recommend is Desmos. Okay, this is a very intuitive software. You pretty much just type it in and it starts graphing for you. Desmos is a wonderful resource for graphing things at home. So please make sure you're looking at that. And then just some other calculators you can look at as well. If you're ever interested in looking at our Common Core state standards, there's a link up top that you can browse through this to your heart's content to learn all about them. You can look at the standards of mathematical practice. So there are 8 standards of mathematical practice. This is really the bulk of our math class here because these 8 standards follow you from kindergarten through 12th grade. That is how important they are. And they are very reasonable. Things like making sense of problems and persevere in solving them. That's just a huge thing in life, just to learn to persevere and make sense of things. So all 8 of these are very, very reasonable things. And they're just to make, if you're doing these 8 things, then you're going to be very successful in math class. And you can read more about them here. Okay. Then they give you course overviews for all the courses, so you can see here what you will be learning in every single module that we're going to cover this year, okay? As well as our district math course sequence. So this is going to show you, this was our transitional document to know what class you should have gone into for this last year. But it's also going to show you our pathways. So if you're in Integrated Math 1, you're going to Integrated Math 2, to Integrated Math 3, and then from Integrated Math 3, the math class that you can go in. Notice that Integrated Math 3 feeds into AP Statistics. So even if you're not in an honors track right now, you can still take an AP Math class your senior year if you're in IM1 your freshman year. Okay, so that's a new thing for most students on that track. Now you can definitely take an AP class at that senior year. So I hope this kind of shows you everything that we have here to help you, that I have to help you. So please, please utilize this, our support page, because it really is, it is a great resource. And please make sure you're checking on my website. Where is it? So that you're checking at my website so that you know what your assignments are, and eventually so you can see copies of what the students have been doing here as well. Okay, I hope this is helpful. I'll be sending out ones about Google Classroom and Stanford class within the next couple days. Thank you. Bye.